Oh, sorry. Oh, hi. I was just testing my... Hello, this is Michael, and welcome to my Chillin and Chattin world. Yes, and, well, I thought I would go on a little adventure today and take you guys with me, because what I want is some potatoes and carrots. Now, the problem is that a lot of places that I can go, villages and that, where you can get them, because potatoes and carrots will grow alongside wheat. But, of course, I've unlocked a lot of chunks, and the villages that I've seen so far I've unlocked before, so they only grow in wheat. So I need to go and generate some new chunks, and it said trunks. I need to go and generate some new chunks and find another village so that we can get some peas and carrots. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Now, it's nearly night, so we'll sleep, and then we're going to go out and start travelling. So, and also I have a question to answer that was asked, so I thought I would answer that in a second. First, I just want to mention chivalry. I have taken my latest chivalry down. That's because I didn't like some of the quality of it. I noticed a few quality issues in lighting and in picture. I don't know if you guys saw it, you might not. You see, I'm very critical of my own work, and if it's not good enough for me, it sure as hell ain't good enough for you. I'm not going to give you anything that I'm not happy with. Even 500 and odd videos later, I don't care if it's 10,000 videos later. If it's not up to standard, you guys deserve the best I can give. If it isn't the best, it gets redone. So you might not notice much of a difference, but I will be reposting it. All I can ask, though, and all I would ask is, if you could drop a few likes back on it, because of course I did have quite a few likes on it and I took it down, so I've lost all them likes, and I know you guys have seen it, but if you could drop a couple more, I hate asking, but it's just it just shows it the love that it did have before I took it down, you see. And in the end of the day, I've took it down just for quality issues and nothing more, and then it will be posted back up probably tonight or after this Chilling and Chatting, or tomorrow, one or the other. Okay, let's sleep, and then we'll go and start looking. Let me, as you can see, I've been making use of the Enderman farm, which helps a lot. But yeah, I just didn't like it. I was just looking at it, and it started to annoy me. A few things that I saw, and then I looked again, and it annoyed me more, and then it was like, no, can't do it. Got to take it down. Got to, so I did. I've done a little bit of work on the house, by the way. It's not much, just kind of cosmetic stuff. Just put some, I've changed actually the design out the front a little bit. These were 4 blocks, these. Now they're steps, so it's took that down. They're 4 blocks instead. And I've put some leaves up the side, which I think gives a nice little thing. And on the inside, I've lengthened this out a bit, because it was just 1 block here, and then these were stairs either side. So I've lengthened that out, then made it steps. And I've made the new flower pots, which are there. So, yeah, I like. So there you go. Just thought I'd show you that. It's only a few cosmetic things, but hey. Okay, so I have been quite a distance that way. And I've been a little bit of a distance that way. That is back to base 1. So we're going to go this way. Let me see which direction we go in. It is east. I'm going to travel exactly east. So if I travel in a line west, I will find. I will refine my place. Okay, so lagging. Let's just throw this out. I'm just looking for where am I again? Don't lose it. North east. I'm just looking for a village just to see. Any village you see will be one I haven't been to, because I haven't generated any of this before. It might be best if I actually go up there. Oh, I thought it was just falling down. I thought it was just a long fall down for a second on the side. Okay, so we're coming to some swamp. Can't see a village there. Let me just come over here and see. Nope. Okay, let's keep going. Right. Open water, not good. Not good at all. Okay. With that now. West is... That's north, that's west, south, so west is that way. Hey guys, sorry about that. I did take a pause a second because, well, I was thinking about this, finding a village, and realised that this could take... just going to peek. This could take longer than I expected, and I hadn't taken down the coordinates of that of my main base over there. Well, with that base with the lighthouse, I hadn't took down... Oh, jungle. I hadn't took down the coordinates, so I went back and took down the coordinates. Plus, I made a bed, which I didn't before. I made a boat, and I brought along a lot more ender pearls because I realised just 3 stacks weren't going to be enough, probably, depending how long I was going to be throwing these things around. So, in a blink of an eye to you, but in about 10 minutes to me, it's I've done that. So let's carry on. Now we can carry on and feel a bit better. Oh, well, see, you need to stop using ender pearls so much, Michael. Let your energy build up. Oh, and I also brought along an ender chest because I've got potions in there. There's another suit of armour, bow and arrow, all the good stuff. Yeah, so I wanted to bring one of those with me. All this is new, don't forget, all this stuff. So yeah, it's good. Everything you see here is being newly generated. So this, hopefully, we might find a desert village again. And if we do, then it's one I haven't been to. So that'll be good. All this stuff is completely new. I haven't been this far. Okay, yeah, so a few things I want to talk about. I want to talk about also about thank you, everybody, for, well, for kind of taking Magna Carta to heart like you have. I mean, there's been new people appear. Well, not new, but like old people who I haven't seen for a long time, or quite a while, and have reappeared like because they're liking the look of Magna Carta. Really great to see you guys. If you're not, of course, if you're not watching this, then you're not going to know I've said that. But still, really good to see you guys back, and it's, you know, always nice when that happens. So yeah, Magna Carta's been shown quite a bit of love, which is as it should be, because it's a great game. Great game. Okay, let's get deeper into this desert. See if we can find something nice. I won't even mind a temple. Oh, didn't mean to press that. Don't worry about it, it's good. All good. That's a weird thing. Look at that. Oh, it points out. That's quite strange, that. I like that. That's sand. Isn't it? Oh, there you go. Very nice. Levitating sand. Well, you want me to go that way? Honestly? Okay, I'll have a look. Oh, you pointed to something nice. Better be. Okay, yeah, so a question I was asked. How do I choose what games to play? Okay, it's a good question, actually, because on the surface, I think a lot of video makers, not necessarily, not the big ones anyway, but definitely, I think some of the smaller ones can get to a point where they watch these big YouTube. I'm not going in the jungle. I don't care if you're pointing at it. I'm not going in the jungle. Yeah, I think you get to a point where, you know, you watch these big YouTubers and they're getting like thousands and thousands of views on a certain game. So you kind of think to yourself, oh, right, well, I'll play that game and I'll get thousands and thousands of views. Nah, it's not really going to work that way. See, they get thousands and thousands of views because they've got thousands and thousands of subscribers anyway. That's, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are, you know, differences to that rule, to that kind of way I'm speaking, admittedly. I mean, if you take, say, Minecraft, for instance, you know, even some small YouTubers, when Minecraft first started, were getting big audiences because everybody went mad on Minecraft. It just went crazy. And everybody were playing it, and everybody were loving it, and everybody were watching it and watching each other's, and it was a great time. It didn't matter if you were big or small. People would watch you, and it were really good. And I think Minecraft is slowly on its way out now, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's like it's been around a long time, quite a while now, if you think about it. And I just think it's been modded to death. And everything that can be done has been done, either by Mojang or people who have been putting mods in, that have been creating things before they even get released on. I didn't like an east direction. Modding everything and anything that they can think of. So, I don't think it's going to have as much lifespan as it could have. Left like, but it's going to be around for a little bit longer yet. It depends, I think, what they do with it, which way they take it. It's like one of the delicately balanced things, really. If you get it right, you could keep it going for a while. If you get it wrong, then you put the wrong things in, then it's not really going to survive much longer. So it's kind of just wait and see. But I think you've got to be more. I think you've got to have more strings to your bow than just Minecraft. Because Minecraft ain't going to last forever. And if you build up a reputation for Minecraft, then, when Minecraft goes, what are you going to do? That's... Oh, lag. Oh, lagging. Stop it. What are you going to do then? And that's the kind of point to this. What do you do once your kind of bread and butter's disappeared? You've got to have more strings to your bow. So how do I choose what game? Right. Well, another one kind of against the rule was Slender. Slender got played by a lot of people in a very short time. That was why. I was asked why I never played Slender, and that was why, because it got done to death. Like, everybody was playing it over and over very quickly. And everybody went crazy for it. Again, good thing. But it was just, even though the big uns played it, there was still room for others. But it just got done so much, so quickly, that window of opportunity soon closed. And it just became like, right, let's bring out mods for that too, and redo that one. And it's just like, but you can only mod a game so much before you've seen everything. So it's just. But that was another one. That was another, kind of against the rule of that you can that Slender did. Slender was good. But on the whole, I honestly believe that a lot of times it's the mistake to follow too closely what big commentators are doing. See, a lot of people, because of like Slender had such success and Minecraft, they tend to think to themselves, all right, well, if this person plays a game, then it's probably going to be really big. So I'll play it when they play it. And it's like, yeah, but there's a problem to that. And that is that you haven't got their subscribers. They play these games and get... it's like you can play a really weird game. If you've got a big amount of subscribers, hundreds of thousands, you can play a really strange game. And people will still subscribe to you. People will still watch it. You could play a game that, if I played it, most people would think were terrible and go, oh, I don't like that. And yet, moon rising. And yet, some of these big... Let me take that off. Some of these big commentators can play these games. And, if I played it, people would be like, what the hell are you playing? Whereas when they play it, people are like, yeah, best game ever. And that's just because, that's how people are. They love the commentators. There's certain commentators they love. And they'll think they're brilliant no matter what they play. Whereas you and I play it, or whoever's listening to this, if you like a small channel, if we play them kind of games, people are like, "What the hell are you playing?" Dislike. They'll click your dislike button. It's not that easy. So a lot of time it can be a mistake to follow what these big YouTubers do. So my advice is, don't follow what they do. Don't play games to try and get more subscribers, right? Play games for your subscribers, right? That is where, to me, is where it gets important. That's what's important. Don't play games trying to look for bigger subscribers, more subscribers, whatever. Play games for your subscribers, to bring them some happiness, to bring them, you know, what they like to see. Because at the end of the day, you want to get bigger. It's them that can make you bigger. You know, I've had subscribers of mine go, you know, and mention me word of mouth on. Good. I'm just seeing if I could turn it today. I've had subscribers of mine, you know, when people have said, "Oh, do you know any good YouTubers to watch?" And they went, "Yeah, watch LordUg." And you know, that's like, there you go. That's because I'm catering to my subscribers. I'm not catering to a bunch of subscribers I haven't got yet. I'm catering to my subscribers. So, you know, word of mouth begins, and they help spread who you are. By, you know, somebody's looking for another channel, they mention your name. Or somebody in a forum says, "Oh, do you know any good subscribers?" Somebody, "Yeah, go and see LordUg." Or, you know, when you go and comment on somebody else's video, they'll say to you, "Hi LordUg, how's you?" And, you know, it makes everybody see that you're known. And, you know, so cater to who you have. Don't cater to who you have not got. That's my advice when it comes to playing games. So, like for me, for instance, I did Walking Dead, but you've got to remember, all right, Toby Games did it, and people is doing it, and I think actually I did it before some of the big. I started it, although I was very slow. I started it before some of the big YouTubers did, and I just was very slow posting them. That's all, but I did, and yeah, not that that matters to anything, but I'm just saying it's not like I was copying them. But you take Magna Carta 2 and Chivalry and things like that. And then, yeah, alright, I've seen Good play Chivalry, I've seen Cry play Chivalry, and but that's not why I started Chivalry. Yeah, I started Chivalry because I really like that kind of style. And if you look at Magna Carta 2, none of the main YouTubers, like, you know, like Toby Games, Good, or any of his lot, or, you know, Cry, PewDiePie, or any of them, none of them are doing Magna Carta 2. But I did it, and some old people have come back, you know, and have said, "Hi, you know, I haven't seen you for ages. This game looks really good." And yeah, I've heard from some other people as well who are like, "Wow, this game looks really good," and it is. It is really good. But yeah, we're going again. Wow, it's a long way we've gone. But we're still going to go. Let me just make sure I'm facing east. I'm still facing east. It's going to be a hell of a trip back. So, yeah, that's it. So, I did Magna Carta because I honestly thought, not just because I loved it, but I honestly thought my subscribers would like to see it. Like I did with Heavy Rain. At the time, yeah, PewDiePie did a series of Heavy Rain, but it was just after mine. I finished mine before he started his. So it wasn't like I was copying, but I brought Heavy Rain because I really believed that my subscribers would enjoy it. And that meant it was worth doing. And sure enough, it got received pretty well. And Magna Carta 2, same. Yeah, I'm bringing it because it's something I love and I think is a great game to play. But I also think that my subscribers are distinguished enough in taste to be able to appreciate it. And so far, I've proved right, and that they are. So that's my advice to you. Cater to your subscribers, not... Well, I just drifted off course. No. Cater to your subscribers, not subscribers you haven't even got yet. And I've noticed a lot do. They'll be talk. You know, they'll really, you know, they'll play games that are really obviously the newest games out, and I mean, it's like I started Dishonored. Dishonored came out. I started Dishonored. I started Dishonored because I love assassin games. You know, so I thought it'd be good. But then I noticed it was starting to get played to death by big names and that, and some big names, and it was just like, no, I don't. I'm not trying to go, you know, bang heads with anyone. I just want to bring games that my subscribers will appreciate, and that's all I care about doing. So, you know, I didn't think that Dishonored would get the attention. It deserved, but I think there were too many others playing it. It was a bit like Slender to me. I could see a lot of people were going to start playing it. That made it pointless, me doing it. So I brought that series to an end, started a Magna Carta 2 up, because I know that there ain't many people doing Magna Carta 2. In fact, if any, right now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know anyone else who's doing Magna Carta 2 right now. So, but then again, I didn't know anyone else that was doing Heavy Rain when I started that at the time. So yeah, there it is. That's my very long-winded bit of advice to you. Just cater to those you've got. Don't cater to people you haven't got. Because if you haven't got them, they might not watch it anyway, and then it's been a waste of time. First, cater to those you've got. Let them really appreciate what you do, and show them respect. And then they'll help you. They might they might not go out there and forcibly look for places to advertise you, but when a chance comes along, and if you're at top of their mind as someone that they feel respected by, and they like what you do for them, and they like your work you put in for them, then when somebody says, do you know a good YouTuber channel I can subscribe to, or videos I can watch? Yours is going to be first name on their lips, and that's the best kind of advertisement you can get. If you can get word of mouth going inside your own group of subscribers, then it grows. It's like a knock-on effect. They tell someone, then they tell someone, then that's all that these big YouTubers do. What, you think they all find it just by coming across a video by accident? No, a lot of times it'll be like somebody's suggest, oh yeah, you like YouTube videos, watch this person, and people start saying this person's name a lot. So people go and look and then subscribe, and then they pass the name on. So yeah, take care of the subscribers you've got. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to land. Next time I get to land, I'm going to actually stop it there, and I must have missed some villages by now, but I've been going in a straight line. You can bet there's been land over there and land over there, but it's hard to know because it's a vast area. I could turn now and travel north for a while, and I might not see any land for ages again, because there might be some land just ahead of me that I don't see because I've turned and travelled north. It's impossible to know. So I'm just going to travel this way a while, although this has been quite a while. Oh, look at that, that's a big flat area. And there we go, back on course. So yeah, make sure, remember that chivalry will be up. Thank you. Oh, and yeah, I mean, it's like people who have been asking about Magna Carta 2, and I've had quite a few who have asked about it. I'll tell you the details. There are Magna Carta games on different formats. There is at least one for PC. I believe, if I remember right. I can find the information if you need to know it. But Magna Carta 2, the one I'm playing for you guys, is console. And I'm not sure, it might only be Xbox 360. I don't know, it could be PS3, I don't know. But I know for a fact that it's only console. So I had someone say, I'd love to play this game, but I haven't got a console. Well, I'm sorry, you won't be able to play the game then, because it is only on console. But I hope, if I can, I'll try and make it so entertaining that you enjoy every second of watching me play it anyway, which is the best I can do for you. There we are. Here's a nice little bit of land. There we go. Parked up nicely. So I've got my own little desert here, and this is where I'm going to stop for now, because this video I think has gone on for about half an hour. And as you guys know, my connection speed isn't the fastest, so it does take about 5 hours to upload, unless I split it into two just to make it easier for me. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I hope the advice I've given about games has helped you out, and I hope you pick some really decent games for your subscribers. And remember that, for your subscribers, not for others. Do it for your subscribers, and it'll grow on its own, okay? I mean, don't be afraid to advertise yourself if you can, in ways. But don't force yourself on anyone, because that can get an adverse effect. Don't go on other people's channels advertising yours. You'll get torn to shreds doing that. And make sure your subscribers know not to do that, because that can get you trouble. If your subscribers pass you on word of mouth if somebody asks about you, that's absolutely excellent, and they're wonderful for doing that for you. But if you can, make sure they don't go on other channels saying your name and things like that, because that can make it hard for you from the fans on that channel, who will then come and probably trash yours. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. So for now, you guys take really good care of yourselves, and goodbye for now, my friends.